One-time political advisor to former President Donald Trump is expected to surrender in New York this morning. And we begin this half hour with Steve Bannon's legal troubles. He's facing state fraud charges similar to the ones he faced in federal court before Trump pardoned him. Joe Khalil joins us live with a closer look at what we know now. Good morning, Joe.
Hey, good morning, Mitch. So about 9 a.m. today Eastern time, Steve Bannon is expected to turn himself into state authorities in New York State. And we do believe that it is related to those charges that you talked about, that fraud scheme where essentially he and a couple others set up a GoFundMe account so that people could donate, mostly Trump supporters, give money to build President Trump's border wall. And they raised about $25 million. But we now know that more than $1 million of that didn't go to the border wall, but instead went into Bannon and a couple of other people's pockets. And it went to pay for things like his personal credit card bill, jewelry, a luxury SUV, some golf equipment. Obviously, you can't do that. So the scheme itself, as we mentioned, it was billed as an effort to build 100 miles of border wall. This group actually did fund about 3 miles out of that 100. But again, we know that a big chunk of it ended up going to a bunch of personal stuff for Bannon. Now, if this all sounds familiar, it's because back in 2020, Bannon was indicted in federal court for much the same crime. And he was actually headed to trial when former President Trump shut the whole thing down and gave Steve Bannon a pardon for that. Now, it was a little bit after that that the Manhattan District Attorney decided they were going to open up a very similar case on a state level, and this investigation mirrored the exact indictment that Bannon was hit with on the federal level. Former President Trump's pardon, by the way, only applies to the federal case, did not apply to this New York state case, so that is why Bannon is now having to face the music here with these charges. There were two other men, Brian Colfage and Andrew Baldolato. They pleaded guilty in this case for their involvement in this fundraising effort, admitting they pocketed hundreds of thousands of dollars of that border wall money. Now, Bannon's indictment in New York State is sealed, so technically we're not going to know with 100% certainty that it is, in fact, this fraud scheme that he is turning himself in for, but that is largely the belief because we do know that investigators in New York State were looking into him for these exact things. Bannon, for his part, did release a short statement to some reporters calling the charges phony and saying here, quote, "It is nothing more than a partisan political weaponization of the criminal justice system."
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.